The boss pretended to be drunk to test his new secretary, but what he discovered completely changed his entire life.
High above the bustling financial district of Brasilia, within a towering, sleek glass structure, worked Eduardo Vasconcelos, the highly influential CEO of a powerful, cutting-edge technology corporation. He was incredibly successful, widely respected by his peers, yet profoundly and utterly alone, carrying deep within him the painful, lasting marks of a truly cruel and bitter divorce, a devastating split where his own wife had ultimately abandoned him for a business partner.
Ever since then, Eduardo had come to believe that no one was truly loyal, that everyone, in fact, had a price. A month ago, he hired Helena Duarte, a discreet secretary, always punctual, soft-spoken, and with a simple, unassuming demeanor. She never asked for favors, never tried to please. She simply worked with impeccable precision. She was much too quiet, almost unnaturally perfect. Convinced that she was hiding something, Eduardo decided he would test her. One night, he returned to the office, pretending to be completely drunk, his tie loose and his steps stumbling. He then threw himself onto the sofa as if he'd completely passed out. Helena entered in silence, tenderly cared for him, took off his shoes, placed a blanket over him, and left a glass of water by his side. Believing she was alone, she made a call. "Hello, my love. Mommy has finished up her work. I was able to get some extra hours, so your treatment for the coming month is guaranteed." Her voice trembled with affection.
I know that this is painful, but it will certainly get better. I promise that I will always be right here by your side. Eduardo, pretending to be asleep, felt his heart tighten in his chest. The very next day, he investigated the matter and uncovered the truth. Helena had no children of her own, but she was solely responsible for caring for her younger brother, Lucas, who had been left paralyzed after a terrible accident that claimed the lives of both their parents. She was the legal guardian, working all day and teaching at night to pay for the therapies. When Eduardo confronted her, she was direct. She didn't want pity or favors, just a fair job. Deeply moved by that quiet dignity, Eduardo then created an employee support fund and anonymously paid for an entire year of Lucas's medical treatment. When Helena discovered this, she confronted him with tears and deep distrust, believing it was charity with ulterior motives. Eduardo responded with unwavering firmness. This was not an act of generosity, but rather one of pure justice. She would give her all without ever expecting anything back, and this made him realize that genuinely good-hearted individuals still existed. The relationship between the two of them transformed. They became close friends. Months later, Eduardo paid a visit to the modest apartment where Helena resided. Lucas greeted him, holding a paper flower, and said, "You are my sister's angel." "No, my dear champion, your sister, she truly is my angel." That night, on his way home, he no longer felt the emptiness from before. He felt purpose and wrote to himself, "True success isn't having everything. It's helping without being asked, because behind every quiet person, an invisible battle exists." If this particular story has truly touched your heart, please make sure to share it with as many people as you possibly can. And please let us know in the comments which city you are watching us from.